Cam was always first. Hey Cam, let's toast today. Robe Easy, what up? Cam, let's toast. Chat, what it do? What's the vibes tonight? Suave ATL. Kicks Wheel, what up? Now, Q. Hey, man, God first in the chat, man. God first in the chat. If you on that green side, man, let me see them stickers. Facebook, we fixed the stickers, and then the stickers went away. Facebook don't want us to live. They don't care about us, like Michael Jackson said. Oh, Caleb said he trying to make the Giants great again. All right, what's good with y'all, man? Comedy 2 times in the building, man. What's up, man? It's Saturday Night Live. Your boys in the building. Day 15 out of 21, running 3 miles every day. We only got a few more days to go before we complete the mission. But I couldn't let a night pass when we had some we had something important there. My boy CLE said he wanted to do a podcast, and he asked the question, should I just do Cleveland stuff, or what should I do? How should I do it? You know, I had to help my boy out and say, listen, when your team's a small market team, you need national media and national news to comment on from time to time, because our fan base is small. And what better way after we sent Denard Wilson to New York, along with Matt Nagy and Brian Callahan, and we took Dayball to New York. Cam Ward could have ended up in New York. We could have ended up with Jaxson Dart, vice versa. But guess what? That generational edge rusher that y'all say we should have took first instead of everybody, Abdul Carter and Jaxson Dart, just made some news, and they made our night. They made our night. All right, look. Let me go ahead and look into the crystal ball and tell you that I don't got no problem with Jaxson Dart doing whatever he want to do. He's a New York Giant quarterback. I don't care what they do in New York. And just as much as he has every right to do whatever he wants to do, and his teammates can say whatever they want to say, I could care less, because guess what? I think this is a psyop. We have Epstein files. We got a war going on. Gas prices is $10 a gallon. Eggs is high. Milks is high. Everybody frustrated. We on the brink of World War III. Who killed Charlie Kirk? Did they put concrete over it? Was he blown up? Was he shot? We know the person they say shot him didn't shoot him. It's a lot of stuff going. It's a lot of this going on, right? But what better way to deflect the American people? If you want to confuse the American people, there's a trump card, no pun intended, that you can always pull out if you want to mix up America. If America's on the brink of figuring out what happened when it comes to these conspiracy theories, which the great Dick Gregory says it ain't a conspiracy if you can prove it. Now we all starting to say, wait a minute, what about all these pedos? What about the Epstein files? They trying everything they can try. You get a Michael Jackson movie, then we say, wait a minute. If Michael Jackson was doing that, we would have protected him. We wouldn't have been trying to put him in jail. Diddy, Arquette, all this stuff, you know what happens? You can pull out the race card. If you ever want to stop progress in America, you just get a little racism going on. Chud the Builder, they tried it, didn't work, bruh in jail. Some old people fighting, trying to recreate the nonsense that he's into. But what better way can you mix up the American people Said, fuck it, man. They like football. Basketball ain't interesting right now. LeBron and Steph Curry ain't playing. Ain't no superstars in the playoffs that anybody cares about. Nobody care about Oklahoma City and San Antonio, New York playing against the Cavaliers without LeBron. Nobody cares about those teams. Mix up the football. So we're gonna have Jaxson Dart go go up there in front of the MAGA Nation, and then have his teammate Abdul get mad. You know what I'm saying? Just make it a black and white thing. If you about to figure out who killed Kennedy or where Hoffa is buried, or we about to look, aliens, they're gonna release all the Area 51 files. They're gonna do everything when we on the verge of figuring it out. And what better way did they always do? The Trump card at the end. Let's just start a race war. God damn it. If American people starting to figure it out, they want low gas prices and don't want to go to World War III, and they figuring out who killed who and what happened to all the missing kids, we just start a race war. These gotta be the easiest thing that they do every time. And people take the bait. People on the internet going back and forth. Titan people, I seen Tennessee Titan media people arguing about who's right, Jaxson Dart, Abdul Carter. Like, who the hell cares? Gas is $5 a gallon for regular gas, bro. I don't give a shit who is where. All that shit is a distraction. Where are the kids at? We don't want to go to World War III and lower the damn gas prices. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what order you do it in. You know what I'm saying? Like, who gives a shit about Jaxson Dart and Abdul Carter? Who cares about the Giants for that matter? Giant fans don't care about this shit. All right, now let's get into the chat, man, because I think it's a psyop. I'm with Charleston White. I think everybody playing. Rabbit, what up? Big Fat trying to be the man. What's the orange? Listen, man. This Bass Pro Shop truck. Y'all know I like A-frame trucker hats. The Bass Pro Shops is hidden for the summer, man. I can't hold you. Ravens Joe, I'm an Alabama guy, man. I can't help it. That's why I say tell the truth, relax on OKC. I mean, be honest. Like, if this was like Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, OKC, I'd be toned in. This Shea Gilgeous and Chet Holmgren, who cares? They could win 10 championships in a row and nobody would be excited. He got to get the same energy that Nicki Minaj get. Nah, but that's different because, like, it's a rich man's game. I got some more things to think about too. Like, you can throw Drake in the mix. Everything, they try everything to get the American people distracted. You know what I'm saying? Cause see, really, if you want to get deeper, the Drake, Jay-Z angle is really more Lil Wayne, Nicki, Drake, Young Money, Rick Ross, and Birdman. It's a deeper connection than people put it together, but it's still just a distraction. They're all millionaires. Like, Drake is gonna wake up with $1 billion. Birdman is gonna wake up with hundreds of millions of dollars. Wayne is gonna wake up with money. Nicki's gonna wake up with money. Like, Rick Ross is gonna wake up in Georgia in that big ass house he got with money. Give a damn about rich people's problems, man. I need gas price to go down. I don't need to spend $100 to fill up the tank, man. I like that 60-65 range. Those are a lot better for me. He said if Carter want to come to the Titans, you ain't mad. D4, what up? Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of stuff like that, bro. Like, and it's all a distraction, bro. It's all a distraction. All of this is a psyop. Where are the kids? Why is the gas price so high? We don't want World War III. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn what Trump doing. I don't give a damn what Biden doing. I don't care with who doing what. This shit is all a rich man's game. Bro. Chud the Builder, all this shit, bro. They're trying every trick in the book. Like, bro, I wouldn't be surprised soon if they ain't got a holographic Jesus floating down on a horse with a sword. Like, They that close to pulling that. That's the like the last thing they could pull out is like holographic aliens or Jesus coming back. But I promise you, that's about all they could do right now, because I'm not going for this race baiting distraction shit. Like, like America has got to be the dumbest people on earth. They're like, every time we get on the verge of figuring out the government full of shit, like all of a sudden, like nigga, they made Spirit Airlines go away, and now we're on the verge of like them trying to start another race war through Chud. Like obviously Chud the Builder used to dress up like a fairy and get plugged from behind, and he's an actor. This dude's a chaos actor. The Admiring come on the internet. He's a chaos actor. All these people are chaos actors. Now we seeing the Jaxson Abdul, like they're gonna start meddling in sports. Like if we trying to get away from this bullshit, like they're gonna just keep meddling, trying to bait us into some dumb shit so we be distracted. Where are the kids? Lower the gas price. We don't want World War III. Caleb, talk to me, man. He said, Kate, I mean, this is the deal. That shit is all a distraction. I told y'all from the beginning, I like J. Cole better than all of them. I'm not going to stop listening to J. Cole because it's a rap beef, or he backed out of a rap beef. I got Dreamville. I got the off season. I got Might Delete Later, and I got the Fall Off. Drake, I got For All the Dogs, Her Loss, get the 3 albums, and the album with Party. Kendrick just gave me Mr. Morale and GNX. This nigga should have been dropped the album. This is always my issue with Kendrick. I don't give a damn if this nigga dances upside down on the moon rapping, talking about Drake. I don't care. Not listening to his music as much as I'm listening to the rest of them. Actually, my top 5 right now is J. Cole, Tory Lanez, Drake, Gunna, and Big Crit. That's my 5 that's in the rotation right now. I'm sorry, Kendrick Lamar don't hit my top 5. And for as much as I like Rick Ross music, the way he acting right now, I almost don't even want to hear what Rick Ross talking about. I honestly don't. He said the gangbangers choosing to unite rather than. But this is the thing though, like only thing about the West Coast shit is they're about to do this when the big UK trial start, shit gonna get wild on the West Coast, Rabbit. I'm waiting like big U case, Dirk case, like the Julio Fulio case. We all knew that was open and shit. But the West Coast cases, that shit gonna be big UK is gonna be kind of crazy. On Clubhouse, Whack 100, Law and Crime, like big UK is gonna be crazy, like absolutely nuts. And then like Dirk's trial, like people working in Dirk's trial. I think they say what Vonnie and Jam is working. Shit's not looking good for Dirk. He said J. Cole, but this is what I'm saying. Like I'm a J. Cole fan. I listen to J. Cole music more than any of them, anyways. So it's like just because he backed out of beef, know me, I'm gonna stop listening to J. Cole music. I relate to his music more. Music is all about whatever you relate to. So it's like whatever you relate to is what you're gonna listen to. When I'm in the mood for Drake, I'm listening to Drake. When I'm in the mood for Gunna, I'm listening to Gunna. When I'm in the mood for Big Crit, I'm in the Crit. Tory Lanez is in heavy rotation at all times. To be fair, Tory Lanez put out more music, good music than anybody. He's been in jail. That's my own personal thing. But just not to get sidetracked. This situation, like I gotta see what y'all think about it. Watching people implode about this Jaxson Dart shit, like, listen, people gotta get over, like, it's a separation of church and state, and it's the reason why most people leave politics out of most things. When you bring up religion and politics, people get people's judgment just goes out of the window. Like, I don't give a shit what Jaxson Dart do, but the same people who have want Jaxson Dart to be able to do this, knowing how people are gonna react. The same way you can't get mad if Abdul Carter says, I don't like it. No, it should be in the locker room. Since when? Like, bro, like, listen, you can't pick and choose. I like the old school way of doing everything before cancel culture existed. When people just do shit and is out in the open with it, that way everybody know where each other stands. Just like the Chud the Builder shit. People be surprised seeing people they thought they was cool with, seeing people saying they don't have a problem with Chud the Builder, you know, coming out, doing whatever he's doing. But see, this is the problem. The problem ain't the level-headed people who do things. The problem is the crash outs. So now when you see copycats to Chud the Builder, somebody's gonna get hurt. And somebody already has been hurt. Now, people who was having quiet conversations as men about these political situations, now because two football players have publicly spoken out about it, now the entire league is going to argue for the next 30 days about this situation. It's like, bro, listen, if people really cared, we would be like united as people dealing with issues on a daily basis. Most people can't pick up the phone and call their best friends or their family and hash out these situations. So I don't give a shit about Jaxson Dart and Abdul Carter. Like, they're the Giants. If there's in the Tennessee Titans, maybe I have more of a hat to throw in the ring. I don't give a shit about what's going on in New York. He said, Drake, we still bumping views from the 6. I still bumping all Drake. Me and Mark got this saying, if you ain't never dealt with no women, good looking, sexy women, you don't like Drake. People that don't like Drake is people who struggle. Like, bro, I swear every comment in my thing of somebody who hate Drake is usually somebody who struggle with women. Drake music is what it's for. He said, you show this BS one time, I think you starting to support. What's the Giants? Hey, where Cam at? Cam, what's the saying on the Giants? Like, the Giants got like a stadium, like the Jets got Jets. The Titans have two tone. Like, yeah, every team got their thing. Like, what do the Giants say? What do the Giants say when they about to celebrate? That list kind of begs the question: are we just old heads and like the shit we used to, or is rap music really not getting better? Rap music changing and is cyclical, just like everything else. Like, NBA was an era of the big man, then it became the era of the wings. You know, like, then it became the fast-paced basketball, less defense. It's just like football. It used to be 3 yards in a cloud of dust. Then it came to the spread. You know, then it was a no huddle. Like, now teams is in multiple defenses and safeties playing nickel back and linebacker. Like, everything changes. We just went through an era of drill rap taking over hip hop. When drill rap took over hip hop, what happened is these young kids decided you got to live your raps. You got to have a body. You got to have a hat to rap. And now all of them are dead or in jail. So it's like, it just like it's life imitating art, or art imitating life. It's just vice versa. And whatever hip hop is on is like a mirror of the culture. These young kids are on fentanyl. Look, I seen people smoke crack for 50 years and not die. I seen people smoke weed for 50 years and not die. People doing fentanyl and they're dying. These kids have synthetic drugs. They have sprayed on government weed, and they all popping pills. They all depressed. So like, that's what hip hop, like, think about it. Like, think about the Juice WRLDs and all the people that make music is like drugged out culture and drill rap. So it's like, if that's not your lifestyle, that's why we wind up gravitating to older music and nostalgic music. Of like, the blog era before that was the Wiz Khalifas, the Currencies, the Wale's. Like, that was the blog era of like the fly guy dress and get high music. And then before that, it was like the bling bling era, the cash era, big budget days. Then it was like gangster rap before that. Then before that, it was house and party music. You know, like hip hop has its cycles, and right now, like I like listening, and it's a reason why I picked J. Cole as the person from this era I listen to the most. His music is for a regular person. I relate to his music because it's to a regular person. Who do I relate to next? Tory Lanez, Drake. You know, like, they talking about women. You know what I'm saying? Relationships. Like, bro, I'm going to listen to that music. Like, it just depends on who's rapping and what they're rapping about is what I can gravitate to. I swear to God, I'm not riding around with a Glock with a switch on it, looking for my ops. So like, I don't listen to that shit. This is just not my lifestyle. I heard his man Chud. Nah, the Chud the Builder dude is just like an actor, bro. Like any dude who used to dress up as a fairy that went to a construction worker, and then from a construction worker to a dude who's like got a Brokeback Mountain mustache and hat. Like he literally is Brokeback Mountain. He's a dude who's like a bisexual dude who's angry, and like that's his act right now. He's an actor. You know what I'm saying? Like, only thing about that is just like the drill rap and the beefing is the people behind it think that's what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? So what do you have? You have more people that's going to try to do the Chud the Builder shit. They're going to do it in places where they're going to get hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, just think about it. Chud the Builder shot himself as well as the other person. He's some cheddar Bob shit. Like, let me say this for y'all that want to know. The reason why I know that Chud the Builder is an actor, I'm from Alabama, where I grew up 30 minutes to Mississippi, 30 minutes to Tennessee. Used to be little black figurines swinging from people's trees eating watermelons. They had Klan rallies in the park that the police used to have to come out right in front of the courthouse, downtown Florence. In the late 90s and early 2000s, when I was a kid, when I was in high school, there were shops that didn't serve black people. Did we go there? No. We go to the west side, go to Bunyan's Barbecue and the Hollywoodian Cafe. We had other places that we could go eat food. We go to Dick Howell's on the north side. We had other places to go eat food at. They don't want us over there. So let me tell you something about white people who are truly racist. They get hunting clubs. They get country clubs. They price themselves in neighborhoods and land in places where they don't have to worry about dealing with other races. If you turn on their private drive, you know you're not welcome and you know you're not supposed to be there. And that's fine. Because my granddaddies was World War II veterans and they worked in Klan territory when they got back. And guess what? They didn't have no problem with racist white folks because guess what? They say, son, they got their side of the street and I got mine. It ain't gonna stop us from getting this money. We can work together. We ain't got to be friends. I know where he stand and he know where I stand. That's how my granddaddy used to talk. And it was very simple. It was very, very honest. Real white people don't do what Chud the Builder do. They don't go places to antagonize black people. They just don't want to be around them. They want to be left alone. They go to hunting clubs, country clubs, golf courses with private membership, and they have little bars that don't have signs on it that you have to be a member to go in. And if you walk your ass in there and you ain't a member, the look on their face gonna tell you you need to get the fuck out. So seeing this Chud the Builder stuff, I know it's an act. I know it's some actor shit because real white people do not have grandsons that dressed up as fairies and now are Brokeback Mountain actors out antagonizing people. And guess what? They were taught how to use a gun at a young age. All the white boys I grew up with knew how to shoot guns when they were young. My granddad used to take us in the country to shoot in the woods to shoot guns. You're not gonna shoot yourself trying to defend yourself if you've been grew up around guns. The first thing they tell you is don't point it at nobody you don't intend to shoot, and definitely don't play around with it. So that should just let you know that this is all chaos acting and people trying to get people riled up. Dead serious. That's just about as cut and dry as I can make that. That'll be a great clip. But I'm saying like that's how I know that this is acting, because I grew up around some real crazy shit, and that's when you see that, or this Jaxson Dart shit, like this shit here, this shit is all for show. This is to get people riled up. You know what I'm saying? Like all this shit is entertainment, bro. Easy, what up? You never experienced racism? It's because you a lot younger than me, she. Like, you got to understand, my grandmother was born in 1928. She's a Depression baby. All the big houses in Florence, Alabama, along the Tennessee River is either close to the Indian Mound, where I have 100% Cherokee Indians in my family that live in places where like people just didn't inhabit in the country. And then you have black people who lived in big colonial style slave homes, and used to be 25 people living in these homes. And in these areas, how can I put this? If you weren't in it, if you didn't have grandparents that grew up during Jim Crow and Black Christian codes and real Klan rallies and shit like that, to where like I live in south of Birmingham in the suburbs. If you go downtown Birmingham, 16th Street Baptist Church, right across from the Martin Luther King statue and the Civil Rights Museum, you have 16th Street Baptist Church, where 4 girls who were blown up inside of a church. Yes, 4 girls who were blown up inside of a church downtown Birmingham. My mom was the age of those girls when they got blown up into a church. So it's like, if you had parents that growing up in the era of black people could get blown up in the church or lynched, or black people that was a little bit older than me back in the late 80s, early 90s, if you date a white girl, we know that Stand Back got chopped up and thrown in the bushes. We know that he was dating the police chief's daughter at the time. And it was a thing where your parents would tell you when you come home, you can date a white girl, but it have to be public. Everybody had to know you dealing with her, because back in those days, if people's parents found out that people had interracial relationships, some shit might go down. And, you know, it's just a situation where it's like, you got to be out in the open with it. So when their parents find out and don't disapprove, I've actually had somebody in my family, I won't call them out, but was going to prom with a girl that they dated all throughout high school, and then the parents found out that they was involved sexually, and then the daddy called them, you know, nigga, and did all kind of wild shit, and they broke up. But it's like, that was his first time having to deal with that. But I'm like, that's just commonplace growing up in the era I grew up in. But I rather it that way. That way it's like, people is not closet racist. They just come out and say it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, if a person is like that, that's what it is. Like, that's why I say like the Chud the Builder shit that's just acting, bro. Real racist white people, like if you down here in Alabama, in the places I grew up, you might see a dude who for no reason at all, could be midwinter, will have a sleeveless shirt on with a big ass Confederate flag tattoo on. Y'all don't look at each other. Y'all don't talk to each other. Ain't no beef, ain't no smoke. They just don't want to be left alone, and I like to not deal with you. That's just how simple it is. So the Chud the Builder shit is all acting. That's like race baiting, trying to get people stirred up on social media and cause an outroar to make more people try to do that, until some people actually get hurt to see what happens. But if you think about it, if you was a race baiter and you was white, why would you want to follow somebody who shot themselves? Depends on where you come from financially. If you're white, come from a less than middle class home, a single mother trying to raise 4 boys, became felon. See color on blue collars I get. I've worked on solidly every single race. Because if I respectful to me, I'll be respectful. Yeah, you treat the man like, to me, I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say I don't see color, but I will say I don't look at a person like, I used to work with a dude, rest in peace, Dennis Bracknell. He was Army Ranger. Dude looked like Hulk Hogan and shit, had the Hulk Hogan mustache. body, his face turned red. He used to ride big Harleys and shit, but he was cool. If you look at him, you're gonna think this is like the Grand Dragon, but if you hang around him, he cool. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, I don't judge I just judge you up based off how you treat me. And the thing about down south is a real racist white person would be nice to you, would talk to you, would interact and engage. They just want to be left the fuck alone when it's their time to be left alone, and that's fine. I ain't got no problem with that. All right, so to piggyback on Caleb's shit, let me tell you a short story. Watch this. One thing about being black is I get to play dumb. So if I'm around Hispanic people and some racist happen to them, they'll say, you know how it is. If I be around a dark-skinned Indian person and he was offended by some people at church, he said, you know how it is. I used to be in the mall and the Galleria when I had my kiosk. I used to work around some Chinese ladies on this side, and then I worked around some Israeli people and some Arabic people, and they would be like, when people treat the Israeli people weird, they'd be like, you know how it is. And then when people used to treat the girls with the hijabs, who in their culture they like couldn't shake my hand, couldn't, you know, make eye contact a lot of times, but we had a lot of conversations because we worked right next to each other, and they see I treated them just like anybody else. And they would be like, when people treat them, and this was like 2010, so this was like at the height of like racial tension, specifically somebody maybe in like from where they from, and they be like, you know how it is. And then you be around some poor white people, Caleb in your case, they'd be like, you know how it is. And then, you know, you be around all these different people. Asian people be like, you know how it is. Everybody know that the black person can relate to everybody because we're the person that people is always gonna have something to say about, always gonna treat different, always gonna have like whatever, you know what I'm saying? And we're the one set of people who the stereotype sticks. I don't look at all Arabic people as the Taliban. I don't look at all Israeli people as the people that's doing shit now. I don't look at all Hispanic people as the cartel. I don't look at all Asian people as North Viet Cong or something like that, or imperialist Japan in World War II. I don't look at them like that. I don't look at every country white boy. It's so many cool country white boys. That's why I don't really like. I had to wait and see. Like the Shotbybuddha guy in the country white boy, he's an actor. I know a lot of cool country white boys I grew up with. So I don't judge every white person I meet, regardless of how they look, until I talk to them. Some of them be the coolest people. It's just the thing. But it's like when it comes to black, a lot of times people are going to take the stereotype and stick it. You know, like, is it unfortunate? Yes. But it's like at the same time, I also don't walk around my life trying to prove that I ain't the stereotype. I'm just like, bro, I am what I am. Like, you know what I'm saying? So if y'all remember, like any of the, y'all remember like one of my most notorious beefs in content was somebody called me a white folks nigga. And I'm from Alabama. I'm 43 years old. Like, I grew up with Andrew Terry, Bart Tate, Aubrey Wilson, Barrett Jackson Brewer. I grew up with some of the coolest white boys that you ever could hang with. The coolest in Alabama. But I'm also saying that at the same time, like, nobody gonna call me a white folks nigga. So I did bomb that creator at the time because I'm like, that's one thing you can't call me. I am what I am. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's interesting, you know what I'm saying, like to see how people react to race things, and people are surprised when they see somebody that they was cool with have a different religious outlook or a different political outlook, and see how divisive it get. I tried to make the shop a place where we don't do a lot of overbearing religion or politics. It's mostly just like treat the man for the man and the woman for the woman. Like, don't, like, I can't treat everybody, you know, different like that. I know you don't, but that's the thing though, Caleb, is like, I know people who look like Chud the Builder that's cool as hell. So I felt like dude is an actor. He's doing a disservice to every country white dude on earth. Every white boy that wear Wellington boots, that got a Bronco or K7 Blaze, K5 Blaze, like any of that. You know what I'm saying? Like Jeep Wrangler, flip flops. You know what I'm saying? Coaster sunglasses. Like for every normal white dude on earth, like that should be a disrespect, a slap in the face. There, like, damn, bruh's a bad representation. So like when I look at this Jaxson Dart shit, is like, I think people just get it twisted. Like he can have whatever political beef, political affiliations he want, and be proud, you know, to show that. And then it's gotta be the same on the other end. Like it's gotta go both ways. But just he should know, if he does make that public move like that he gonna have some backlash with it, and some of his teammates is not gonna agree with it. That's just part of the game, bro. Like it comes with the territory. America is a melting pot. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how it go. Just the same way if Obama was in, if Kamala would have won, and it would have been some black athletes that's in there with Kamala, it would have been some white that doesn't like it, and you got to be cool with them saying that they don't agree with that side. But I think this is psyop. I think the government has thrown everything from aliens to World War III to gas prices to a race war. They trying everything they can to keep the eyes off of how corrupt stuff is right now. Where are the kids? Why is gas $5 a gallon? And no, we do not want World War III. We don't. If you felt like that, why did you post it? I posted it because people are gonna engage it. If I posted like my morning prayers while I'm sitting in here silent, just praying, people would skip over it. If I posted pictures of me and my kids hanging out today, eating ice cream, people would skip over it. If I say, oh shit, Jaxson Dart is on there with Trump, people will go crazy and engage it. That's just the truth. I could post all the positive shit I want, but if people like engaging this shit, why would I not make content on it? I'm not messy. I'm just giving my perspective. My perspective is completely different than taking one side or another. My perspective is, I think this shit is all a distraction. I think it's just some acting shit. Like, why else would, like, basketball is cooked. So like if you had LeBron to make a statement like this, it would be way bigger. Like football is kind of pop right now. There's nothing going on in sports that can galvanize people. And what better way to see how people are going to react to shit is let's start up some racial shit. Like Chud the Builder, this Jaxson Dart shit. Like, bro, they trying everything on earth to make the people be divided right now, because our government is full of shit. We know that Charlie Kirk was not shot the way he was shot, that this World War III shit that they tinkering with is some bullshit. Where are the missing kids? Where's the Epstein list? Why is gas $5 a gallon? You know, it's like the simple questions that we asking every day, they come up with some new shit to distract us. I honestly do. Dude for real gotta be a chaos actor. I just hope people don't buy into that shit. Did you see the two dudes that tried to jump the black dude and he beat both their ass? Like, see, that's what I'm worried about. Just like the rap beef shit, it's cool for the moment. Nigga, I don't have to beef to go make the album. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you really don't like these record labels, right now, Drake, Kanye, all these guys could get together and sign up all the artists and do this shit without the labels. Right now, they got the power to do it. You got the information age. They ain't connected with all the streamers. Like, they legitimately could do it without the labels right now, but they'll keep another distraction. Somebody else to drop a diss record. You know, it's like the same way with this shit. People start asking about the Epstein list. The fire get too hot. Oh, let me tell you about the aliens. Let me tell you about JFK. Let me tell you about the bottom of the ocean. Yeah, they pulling out all the stops right now. We really, truly in the end days, bro. Like, I hope whatever y'all religious affiliation, hope y'all praying. daily, day and night, man. Cause, bro, we in the last days. I mean, what is it? Bill Gates that let some ticks out that got people where they can't eat meat and shit no more, bro. Shit's get, bro. Like the whole world is like literally like staged for crash out. He said Danny Dimes. Hey, listen, man. Call Daniel Jones and Saquon Barkley back. He said Orange is hurting the communities. But I'm saying like all this happened for a reason, right? Like I put it like this. Joe Biden, the Democrats did a disservice having his old ass out there when he clearly was not capable of running the country. So then in the midnight hour, you throw Kamala out there. And if it was Hillary Clinton or Michelle, they probably would have won. But they threw Kamala out there. Nobody thought Kamala finna win. Then you put Trump up there. Like, it's like the problem with Trump was everybody tried to send bro to jail before he got up there. Like Trump is on his Drake shit right now. He's on a revenge tour. So like he's not thinking clearly. He's just doing shit. You know what I'm saying? I really feel like foreign interests are in control of what we got going. If it wasn't Putin before, is Israel now, like then it's like they keep that divided by like putting the religions in between it. Bro, like we got a fentanyl crisis. You got a drug that's floating around in fentanyl. All you have to do is touch the shit and you die. Crack, I ain't never seen nobody just touch a crack rock and die. You know what I'm saying? People touch a piece of fentanyl and die. Shit's wild. Just think about this too. I want y'all to think about this long and hard. When I say this, I'm gonna give y'all like 10 seconds to think about it. With all this going on, we haven't heard one word on national media about the transgender stuff. That stuff literally just disappeared out of thin air. It was like when the COVID numbers, y'all remember every day we had the death toll and the death toll just went away? That's how it's like, bro, like whatever they decide they want to have the people divided on at that moment, they just snap their fingers. So right now they're trying to start some racial divide shit. Bro, it's like, just show us the Epstein list. Go get Bill Gates and them fucking ticks. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, come on, bro. Like it's just too much bullshit going on right now, and it's so much bullshit happening. They just trying to every day is gonna be some distraction to try to keep the people arguing and fighting. And if every time, if they get to the very end, if they get at the brink of where the people are like not going for the bullshit, they just start some racial shit. That's like the last joker they got in the deck is let's just start some racial wars. When all else fails, get the black folks versus the white folks, and that'll buy sometime. Hendrix was popping. Nah, you need New York. Like, think about it 2 times. Like, it's New York. Like, you're not finna pick like Idaho or Wyoming or some shit. You gonna pick New York or LA. LA is already kind of like out there, so to speak. So people like politically are kind of turned off from LA. So just go to New York. If you do it in New York, you know people are gonna get mad. Like I told y'all, it's a game we used to play at Advanced Auto Parts. I used to work there on the weekends like 15 years ago. And this game we used to play is like how to infect the world. And like you start learning, it's certain ports, certain airports, certain places. If you want to infect more people, just based upon population and trade routes, like where am I gonna try to make the most amount of people mad? New York or LA? You know what I'm saying? Like, boom, let's just press the button on New York, and then like that's the fastest way to make people mad. Nobody gives a shit about the Giants. They're not America's team. They're not even a playoff team right now. You know, it's like, think about it. The Patriots just played in the Super Bowl versus the Seahawks. They could have had Drake May or Sam Darnold do this, but no, let's just do it in New York. You know what I'm saying? Like, just do it in New York. The 2 first-round picks is Jaxson Dart, the All-American white boy. Abdul Carter is a black Muslim dude named Abdul. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, like not only are we gonna try to make it racial, we're gonna try to like divide the religions, even though we have separation of church and state in America. So it's getting scary. It's been scary, but just think about it. Fear and God don't occupy the same space. So as long as you prayed up, man, you should be knowing all this coming. That's why I said it's a psyop. All this stuff, when people ask, what you think about Chud the Bill? I think he's an actor. I don't know no real racist white dudes who act like him. You know what I'm saying? I don't. You know what I'm saying? Bruh's an actor. Like, all this shit that's going on is just a show. He said Obama wasn't old. Why take Obamacare? Huh? Man, crackheads live forever. I just think it's all a show. But I mean, just think about everything that happens. It's all a show, bro. Like, even if you go to the Drake beef and Kendrick, it's a show. Like, Jay-Z, the most like snaked out crooked person in the media when it comes to hip hop, don't put Wayne, put Kendrick up. Okay, it's a good situation. Kendrick go crazy. Shout out to Kendrick. Kendrick did his thing. He won the rap beef. But then when you see that they did it to Michael Jackson, they did it to Prince, they did it to Ye. Every big rapper, when they on the verge of being a billionaire and could independently run their own labels and shit, something weird happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, not to say that they don't deserve it, but it's like on the other side of it, you just look and see like Magic Johnson was trying to get in ownership with the Showtime Lakers. He was LeBron before LeBron. What happened? They gave this nigga AIDS, and this nigga has lived for 100 years. Magic Johnson he gonna get the full 120 years from a nigga who bought AIDS off. Like, come on, fam. Like, every time somebody getting, like, Michael Jordan got up there, Michael Jordan daddy got mysteriously killed. This nigga quit for no reason. Space Jam, playing baseball in Birmingham, Alabama. What the hell is going on? He's the greatest basketball player of all time. What happens with Tiger Woods? Tiger Woods do some weird shit in the plane. Now Tiger Woods been down spiral all these years from being the phenom. Nobody even gives a shit about golf anymore. Like, just look at it. Kobe's finna surpass Jordan. He get the Denver shit. Like, bro, all this shit just be. This shit is a movie. This shit is a real actual stage. When people get in a position that they could be in ownership and affect the people on a different level, they disappear. They gone. They get popped. They out of here. Like, at the moment that Ye got bigger than Adidas, this nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, bruh spazzed out there on that Gucci Mane drug. NBA Youngboy on the Gucci Mane drug. Gucci Mane on the Gucci Mane drug. We're gonna start calling it the Gucci Mane drug. When these athletes and rappers get to a certain part, they start getting handlers and they go crazy. Britney Lynn Spears, they did something to Britney Spears. They did something to Justin Bieber. They did something to all these people, bro. Like, this shit is just like all a stage. So it's like, Drake did the movie. You go back and watch all the Iceman shit. You know the history and the backlash of this shit. Nicki Minaj ain't making all that noise for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, something's going on with that. The Lil Wayne and Jay-Z shit is some real shit with the Super Bowl. Then with the Kendrick shit, like, Kendrick did that and went crazy and then just disappeared and didn't say shit for 2 years. Even though he's on tour, you like, because Kendrick is the person that we always said super talented, bruh, drop an album every 4 or 5 years. Like, bro, you can't like, the hip hop game went down after that shit. The money and the valuations go down. All this shit just be the same old shit. It's just shit is just a fucking movie. It's a show. It's a TV show. It's a sitcom. It's scripted. This shit is all scripted. Money come with sacrifice, and if you get too powerful, like, think about it. Everything Cat Williams said came true. No, Find me somebody who disputed what Cat Williams said. Steve Harvey got real quiet. Cedric the Entertainer got real quiet. Kevin Hart had the roast and they say shit. Like, no, like, bro, like everything. Like Shannon Sharp left ESPN, about to blow up. Then you got the girl and the phone cut on having sex. Like, bro, all this stuff just be seeming odd to me. That's what I'm saying. But it's not like Illuminati like people be saying. It's just that like you get to a certain level of power and influence. These agents are so deep. And I think it was Eisenhower that gave the speech after World War II that the information war never stopped at the end of World War II. The fact that Werner von Braun is the von Braun Civic Center where you go take the NASA trip, you know this dude's an ex-Nazi, and that's what the biggest, like Huntsville, the tech city in Alabama, is named after. When you go to downtown Birmingham to the courthouse steps, it's Nazi swastikas etched into the courthouse steps. All this stuff is like stuff that actually happened and is there. It's just, it should just go away. And now we are where we are, and we know that it's the shadow behind everything that's running the show. And it's too obvious. And when everybody started to put all the pieces together, some weird shit happened. Like a Kendrick Drake beef. Like, you know, like think about it. All these situations like this, just weird shit just be happening. Tory Lanez is giving the sauce on being independent. Next thing you know, DNA is not admitted into his court case. And next thing you know, Tory Lanez is in jail for 10 years. Like, this shit just be, you know, all of the shit just seemed too weird to me, bro. Young Dolph ripped up the independent contract. He get hit 100 times inside of a donut, a cookie shop getting ice cream. On the day he's doing a turkey giveaway. All this shit just is an act, bro. B Walker, what it do, player? Can't nobody dispute what Cat said. They try to play it off like he crazy, but like the whole thing of people saying that Cat is crazy is like out the window. Nobody says he's crazy anymore. They just ignore everything he said. See, Kanye is slightly crazy because they got him medicated. But the thing about Kanye is like everything Kanye said was true. So like think about it. Y'all know Ray J, one of my goats. When Ray J said Kim Kardashian mama is the reason why they did the sex tape, just the thought of that and put that all together with what Kanye was saying about why do they got these handlers around my kids, and think about it. Kim went from Kanye to Pete Davidson to whatchamacface to the dude she with now. And like the kids have been spiraling ever since Kanye been out the picture. Now like the cocaine shit in the skins, like bro, bro, look, all this shit just seemed like some bullshit to me. Then if you think about it, just like in the NBA, DJ Academics, Jamaican, come in to the country. 21 Savage from the UK, Drake from Canada, Nicki Minaj, like all these people is like, it's just at the top of the game is like not American born people. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Luca, Jokic, like everything around is like America's the melting pot. But I just felt like all this stuff just be like, all this stuff is a stage. This shit is a big play, a big movie. Nobody can't tell me different. If they can, please step forward and tell me that what I'm looking at ain't some scripted, made for TV, Lifetime movie type shit. That every time the American people is about to unite, now normal white people and black people who have been cool with each other ever since the race relations died down in the Black Lives Matter era of internet, we've been peaceful. You show Jaxson Dart up here at the Trump shit, the Charlie Kirk shit, up until the point that they popped him because he started to figure to try to get out and do his own thing and have his own mind. Like all this shit is just too simple, bro. Like This shit, like, bro, it's like this shit ain't hard to figure out. The Shotbybuddha actor shit, like, nigga don't go from being a fairy getting pegged to a white dude with a cowboy hat and a beard. Like, come on, bro. This shit is just actors, bro. Like when you see like Myron come out and do, everybody's tired of being like, bro is definitely an actor. It's so many agents that's meant to influence people, and then like you look at the, like, remember the streaming era when I had female streamers that was like putting black hoodies on and hats on because they didn't want to appear sexy because they didn't want to get sexualized. 5 years later, like every single female damn near we knew doing OnlyFans, might as well be selling ass, and they sexualized the shit so bad. From like, you talk about greatest female rappers, and you go like Lauryn Hill, and then I probably put Nicki second, and then you got Lil' Kim, and you got Foxy Brown, Cardi. You got some tough females, Mia X, bro. But it's just like, dog, they've made it where all the young women want to be hoes. They want to pop their pussy on OnlyFans and on the internet. They sexualize all our women. They made it where every man want to be a drill rapper and want to hit people with the stick. It's like, bro, can we just... I'm tired of this game, man. I mean, Hendrix, what's worse than Bill Gates letting some fucking ticks out that bite you and you can't eat meat no more? Nigga, do you know how crazy that shit sound? That this nigga has artificial meat farms and shit and been trying to shut down farmers for years, in his own record saying this shit, and these niggas is all on the Epstein list. And then you see this nigga come out with a fucking genetically modified bug that bites you and you can't eat meat no more, nigga. You know how fucking crazy? They trying to choke me. They put something in my Dutch Brothers coffee. I mean, Hendrix, how long do you got to work on some shit to have a genetically modified bug that bites you and you can't eat meat no more? I don't think people are gullible. What they've done is, during COVID, it was a test. Killed a lot of people, put a lot of fear in us, separated people mentally, physically. The human element was removed from us during COVID. They gave us all this vaccine shit. They lied about all that shit. Killed a bunch of people. A lot of people died during COVID. Post-COVID, there's no surplus of goods. COVID wiped out the surplus. It ruined the value of the dollar. Inflation, jobs disappeared, pushed us to AI information age, pushed us off from, like, it stopped the cashless society. And I told y'all, when the COVID era hit, that's when all this Epstein shit got uncovered, right? See, that's the side effect that they don't think about and prepare for, that's gonna happen when things like this go on. So now what happens is, everybody, like, bro, I don't care who you are, how much money you make. When gas is $5 a gallon, and it costs you $5 for a carton of eggs, and it costs you $6-7 for a gallon of milk, and daycare is double, the price of your home equity is up, but the price of homes are skyrocketed 30-40%. The price of cars is up like 40%. Like, bro, nothing is affordable. They're putting people in a position where people's brain really can't focus outside of survival. To when these big time things happen, a person, if everybody's stressed out over resources and things like that, when these things happen, they mean more. Gas $5 a gallon. We on the verge of World War III, and the gas price, you might go outside tomorrow and the gas price is 50 cents or $1 more per gallon. You like, damn, bro, like, niggas is not thinking about some Psyop. You know what I'm saying? Like, now look at my kids' school, like, just this week, end of school, last week of school, But you gotta pay for the school supplies for next year, $100. Last day of school, you take your kids out to eat. Boom, you gone. Go to the courthouse. How crazy is this? You could have a car that's paid for. Every single year, you still have to pay a sticker and a car tag that's as much as a car note for a car that's paid for. My Jeep is paid for. Still have to spend a couple $100 on a fucking sticker. A fucking sticker this big. Go sit in the DMV, miss money, get that sticker. Car insurance come out. You're like, damn, I just left the house today. Didn't do shit. It's $1,000 gone. Then you're like, all right, cool. Everything costs so fucking much that it's like now when you turn on your social media and you see Jaxson Dart, if I cared about this shit, it would make me more emotionally charged. If I seen Shotbybuddha calling some random black person that's on vacation in Nashville trying to get some good food and listen to some music, get called a nigga and get hit with some bear mace, like, I'm gonna be emotionally charged. All this stuff is to like have us so fucked up that like everything charges us emotionally that we normally wouldn't give a fuck about. But like that's what they doing. They just throw like the more every day you just get hit with emotional shit on your timeline, your social media, and your real life, to where like they can keep us distracted. So I don't think people are gullible. I just think they have done a good job of social engineering to create enough problems and stress in everybody's life that like you gonna be dealing with some type of stress that when they do their psyops and shit, it bother you more than normal. Make sense? Kept everybody at home, advertise out alcohol. Bro, liquor stores and drug stores made their money hand over fist during the pandemic. Alcohol sales went up during the pandemic. Put people in survival mode, and in turn makes people crash out. I know. So Hendrix, like, you probably normally wouldn't care, but let me put some stress factors in your life, and you just happen to have your phone in the hand and they do this, or Trump call a woman a bitch at the thing, or you arguing about Drake and Kendrick, which is like, most people don't know, NAACP was created not to protect black from white or white from black, was to protect light skinned and dark skinned people from having an issue with each other, so they work together. What better way could you do? So think about it. You have the Rick Ross part of the beef where he calling Drake white the whole time. Well, if we go by that, that's the NAACP shit. Dark skin versus light skin shit. That means you don't take Bob Marley, you don't take Obama, you don't take Patrick Mahomes, you don't take J. Cole, you don't take Drake, you don't take nobody who biracial. It's a whole nother topic of conversation inside the community. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no other race of people that you like, yeah, but I'm more white than you. What the fuck does that mean? Like, oh, I'm more Italian than Italian can be Italian. Like, yeah, I'm more Mexican than you. Like, you know how fucking stupid that shit sounds? Like, all right, bro. Sticker like 200 and don't let you get a zone parking. Bro, this is the crazy thing I thought about. Only in America, let's say you owned your house and own both your cars that you and your wife drive, and for 10 years you don't have no bills. Every year you gonna have to spend $200-$300 on a sticker for those cars. So let's say like total $500 a month, $500 a year for 10 years. You spend $5,000 on stickers that's this big for 2 cars you have paid for. Then you pay property tax every year. Like, you work, they take taxes out your check when you get it. You have to spend money to get food and products. You pay taxes on that. And then even when you pay your shit off and you don't have no debt and you own your shit, You still pay taxes on shit that you own for fucking what? Like, bro, like this shit is all a joke, man. This is a big fucking smokescreen, bro. Nigga, that shit is literally like buying some groceries and paying taxes on that shit and then put it in your refrigerator. And if you don't cook the food within the first 24 hours, you get taxed on the food in your fucking refrigerator. Like, yeah, you still got some milk in here. Hey, y'all gotta pay us 50 cents for having that milk still in your... What the hey, bro, what kind of world do we fucking live in, bro? But see, social media has become real life. Let me tell you why. During COVID, we came off the cash society. Bro, you couldn't. When I was managing a Hibbit, people from big cities would be asking us if we had PayPal and tap, and I was like, nah, we just got the shit where you swipe the card, right? Now, if I go to a place that don't tap, I'm looking at them like they're fucking Neanderthal, right? Well, you can go on your Apple Wallet. You know what I'm saying? In my Apple Wallet, I can scan shit for all the different places I go. I can put my airline ticket in here. I can put credit cards, debit cards, ID, all that shit in the phone. So it's like nobody has a house phone. I don't have cable TV in my house. I just got fiber internet, and it's through my phone is through the company. So it's like if I'll FaceTime people or call them, people don't write down and exchange numbers no more. They basically video call people off their social media accounts. Like, social media has become real life. You don't go places and date. You don't meet people. You don't get numbers. People DM and exchange social media ads and stuff now. Like, shit is just like, so like the metaverse has merged with real life. It truly has. Because most of the time, if you mad at somebody online, I start putting have a blessed day, because I don't like to argue with people who want to energy farm online. Some people energy farm online. They get on this when they wake up to argue with people about shit that they normally wouldn't care about with people who they normally wouldn't engage or talk to in real life. So my thing is like, I start putting have a blessed day because I don't like to argue with people on the internet no more. I feel like it's a waste of time. I'll go do a video and post a clip and let people argue if they want to, but I'm gonna respond to whatever I need to say on this stream. I'm gonna chop it up and put it out. I swear to you, bro, I'm not gonna spend my whole day arguing with somebody online, like, cause it just don't do me no good. You feel me? Like, so the metaverse has become real life. You talking about Drake not being from the culture? Mexicans from Mexico do shame Mexicans born in America. Most of the time, bruh, I work with Mexicans. Mexicans will mess with Mexicans if they can't speak Spanish and say, you can't speak Spanish. But one thing will happen if they get together, they will take care of Mexicans. Nigga, the Mexican is not gonna let that Mexican suffer. Them niggas is gonna work together. The last store I had in Alabasta was like 50% Mexican or Spanish speaking culture. They might fuck with them jokingly because they can't speak Spanish, but also when their kids go to school, if they're not speaking English in the home, they have people that come to the school that actually have to help them, because they're gonna be fucked up if they're not speaking English in the home, only Spanish. It sets the kids back. Walmart don't take tap, and I don't fuck with Walmart because of that. I do not go to Walmart, bro. Walmart don't take tap. Digital IDs. He said one of the doomsday niggas. We still use cash. They've been saying this cashless society for 25 years. No, actually, when we was at work, when they started talking about imaging, I was like, what? You remember we used to be like, what the fuck is imaging, bro? Like, what is imaging? What is imaging gonna do? When they imaging started taking over, because that was like an archaic term for it, but that was like the first place that you could take a check and you could put the check inside the ATM shit and it would cash it. Then it became you could scan it. But just think, in what you saying, you actually agreeing with me. Just think about when's the last time you seen a payphone or an ATM? The shit, like niggas used to go places like stop me by the ATM, and then niggas stopping by no ATM. Nigga, you got Cashapp. Nigga, when that Cashapp came out, like bro, it's the end of the ATM. Niggas is not stopping by the ATM no more. Like we are on a digital currency now. Just think about from where we used to encode checks at work and send it through the Fed. Niggas not going to the bank. Your job will get mad at you if your ass asks for a check. I seen people, like the last jobs I like physically walked in and clocked into, the job would get mad at people at Hibbit if they didn't set up direct deposit. I swear to God, if I hired a new hire and they didn't set up direct deposit, you have to wait 4 weeks to get your check. They'll put that shit on a cash card. They would not give you a check. They'll put that shit on a fucking company debit card, and you have to pay money to get your money off that card. Bruh, you really making my point. You really making my point when it comes to this digital shit, bro. Like, I know people, like my dad used to hate credit cards. Man, that nigga got a debit card everywhere he go now. It's like, the convenience of the shit is just having the shit on your phone. That shit is up. And if I don't have to carry around an actual driver's license and you could put all my information in the phone, and just think, when you watched what's the movie 1979 Blade Runner, they had the shit scan your eye like this, right? They had the AI robots and shit. They had the computer in the car. The shit is a perfect example of how society is now. They just didn't know how to depict the shit. So what do you do when you open your phone? Used to be the thumbprint on the iPhone. Now it ain't the thumbprint. Bro, I could put on a mask, cover my face, put sunglasses on. This bitch gonna find my face and open the phone. Like this, this is the future, bro. Like we slow. The whole trick of it is it slowly got you there without you fighting it. It got there. Moving the goalposts, that Mexicans don't say they're more Mexican than somebody. That's cap. Not the way niggas do, bro. Like, find me the NAACP for Mexicans. Find me the NAACP for Mexicans. I ain't say people don't use ATMs. I said, when's the last time you rode around, ride through Hoover right now? Do me a favor, get in the car. Next time you got some free time, ride through Hoover, and you're going to see a bunch of concrete slabs where ATMs used to be. You go in the Galleria, they covered up the shit where the ATMs used to be at. Used to be ATMs everywhere. Used to be Netflix, the red box shit everywhere. Used to be payphones. There's no payphones. You might see an ATM connected to the physical bank. No standalone joints nowhere. I'm talking about reducing the number of them. We probably had 100 of them bitches. Now you probably got 15. You got 10. Shit has been reduced. Niggas is not stopping by the ATM before they go anywhere. I'm sorry. Niggas not making me believe, hey bruh, we finna go somewhere. Nigga, you can go everywhere in the world and damn, except for goddamn Walmart and Hobby Lobby, and take your phone and do everything you need to do. You couldn't do that shit 10 years ago. People didn't accept it. Bruh, at Hibbit, we didn't have none of the PayPal pay shit or the scan with the phone. Like, they didn't do that shit till after they switched over to where it just say Hibbit. When they fully integrated City Gear. When they put those island wraps, they talked about the island wraps for a few years. When they put the island wraps, that's when they put tap to pay in. Said LULAC is the NAACP for Latinos and Hispanics. Gas station like size using ATM. You went to you saying exactly what I'm saying. Like, do you want to just disagree with me about everything, or you want to say like, I literally just said if you go to the bank, they have an ATM connected to the bank, but they don't have the standalone shit. Like I said, drive through Hoover right now and look and see how many concrete slabs where ATMs used to be at. There's just a concrete slab now. They moved all them shits. It probably went from being 100 standalone ATM. Used to be you go to, it's an ATM on every corner. Even if you go to the Walgreens down the street from my house, it's no ATM. You have to get cash back at the register. And they have a minimum amount, a maximum amount you can't take off more than $40, $50. Niggas is not walking around with cash like that no more. They're just not. You can do your groceries, have that shit DoorDash. You can have your shit pull up in the parking lot, scan the Target card, they bring your food out. Nigga, you don't have to do shit. COVID changed the game, nigga. Niggas stopped using cash like that during COVID. Bro, you can't tell me that during COVID, niggas getting that stimmy, put on a debit card, could go on the phone, tap their phone and buy. Nigga, we sit there and sell 100 pair of Jordans on a Saturday and 2 niggas pull out cash. Bruh, you know, I'm in Birmingham, I'm running Hibbett's. I sit that bitch on the west side of Hueytown at Brookwood Mall, and I sit doing this shit in Alabaster. We sell 100 pair of Jordans, and out of 100 niggas that walk in, 10 niggas probably pulling out cash. It ain't nobody saying, let me go to the ATM to get some cash out to buy these J's. Niggas is tapping that fucking phone. Niggas is tapping the fucking phone, bro. Like, these dumbass niggas, these rap niggas is going to jail. These niggas is sending hits on Cashapp and Venmo. Like, you know, that is the trap of it. But you know how fucking stupid somebody gotta be to send a hit or paying for guns on fucking Cashapp? Bro, that shit's crazy. That shit's crazy. Maybe them niggas should have been using cash, but they done made this shit too convenient and too simple, bro. What did you debunk? Nigga, I said ride through the city and show me where all these ATM machines are gone. Nigga, they don't need them hoes like that no more. They don't. Niggas is like, find me the people that's still writing checks. We was in the bank in the era of cash and checks. This shit is so far reduced. Almost every bank that was alive at the time has been bought and consolidated because people's getting out of that part of the banking industry. It's just not there. Niggas is doing shit off the phone, bro. Niggas is moving off the phone. You said only 7-Eleven got ATMs? You gotta pay to have checks. Definitely don't write in cursive. I need to teach my kids cursive though. They used to call that shit calligraphy. Psyop of the day. Jaxson Abdul Carter. Said, hey, I can't understand cursive writing. Shitting me. I bet this shit I bet this fucking Copilot do. I bet Google Copilot do that shit. I don't think writing in cursive gonna hide nothing. Like, I think with CCTV, smartphones, digital cameras, internet. Like, you can't hide shit no more, brother. I ain't like what's the shit? What's the movie? Snowden. You ain't hiding shit. Like the algorithm too smart, bro. Like, you ain't hiding shit, bro. CCTVs, bro. When you go watch the Julio Fulio case, niggas ain't hiding shit. Niggas ain't hiding shit, bro. Like, I want you to think about how good this phone is that during COVID, the phone was able to scan your face with a mask on. And I had this cybersecurity government dude, we was talking one day, and he was talking about like airports and stadiums have the biometric shit from the global war on terror, where if you walk anywhere and they practice this shit, the cameras can pick up THC, tobacco smoke. It can pick up who is the aggressor in a fight. It can pick up distress signals, and they test it by having people put on hat and sunglasses and shit and walk around stadiums and airports and shit to see if this shit pick them up, and this shit pull up their biometrics. So it's like, bro, you not finna get away with shit. Now they got that shit in places of importance, but they putting the AI shit in the squad and the police cars to where the police car can scan 360 degrees, scan tags forward and backwards. Then you got the CCTV shit on the lights everywhere you go. Bro, like, nigga, you not, niggas need to give up on trying to get away. Like, crime and shit gone, bro. That shit pop. Somebody gonna always find a way, but no such thing as a perfect crime with technology. That's what I'm saying. The old iPhone used to have to hold your thumb on the shit to open. Then they took away the home button. Then the technology just got better and better for face recognition. You got voice recognition. Like, technology is just too good, bro. But I for sure think this shit is all staged. I think this shit is all staged. I know the Giant fans are mad because they're using the Giant fans and the fan base right now to stir up more bullshit. Where them kids at? Where the Epstein list at? Why is gas $5 a gallon? And no, we don't want World War III. There's the ultimate discussion from today. Driving to Cleveland Tuesday, man, be careful on the road, bro. This the ultimate salsa today. Y'all got anything else y'all want to rap on before I get out here? I got a little bit of energy. This coffee kind of hitting today. No, I'm chilling today, bro. Tomorrow's Sunday. I ain't got to get up. Kids out of school. That's why I said, man, I got time today. Man, I don't give a damn about no GTA 6. That shit been coming out for 2 years. I'm gonna be honest. In the time it's taking for them to come out with good video games, like I don't even care about fucking video games no more. I know that might sound crazy from somebody who spent the last several years playing video games. My whole life, I've been a person who you consider a gamer, a nigga who like to play video games. They fucking took the love out of video games, bro. I just have. Give a shit about GTA 6. I much enjoy Shop Talk talking Titans and then whatever comes up, whether it's like Pooh Shiesty, Gucci Mane, Drake, all this shit be fun. Cause there's no emotional attachment. It's like we just go in here and talk rap, and that's it. I'll probably play this James Bond. James Bond comes out in a few days. Let's see. James Bond video game. First Light. Let's see. James Bond First Light. Who the I was trying to see what I was trying to see what whatchamacallit what studio made it. Is it EA or IO Interactive? Bruh. Yeah, it's IO Interactive. Alright, let's see. Alright, here we go. Alright, accept all. Alright, 3 days, 8 hours, 58 minutes. Meet the cast. Like, who is this dude playing James Bond? Like, is this the new... Who's the actor playing James Bond? Bro, I can't click on, bro. Who's the voice actor for James Bond? Oh, they got the Fire DLC. It do it. Who's the voice actor? Let's see. Who is the voice actor for James Bond First Light? Patrick Gibson voices James Bond. Priyanka Burford is M. Patrick Gibson. All right, let's see if this gonna be the newest James Bond. Boy, ain't no way. Well. Uh, so it's like a Dexter dude. I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. Bro. I knew we had a conversation on who could be the new Bond, but I don't know, bro. Like I don't know. I don't know, bro. Let me look bro up on Twitter. Bro, this just ain't no James Bond, bro. This man don't look like he finna get. He just don't look like he finna. He don't look like he finna finesse no women on the show, bro. Like, why do James Bond got a scar on his face, bro? Bro, what is going on, bro? Like, this is not. This no. Bro, this ain't it, man. Bro, how, like, what the hell is Daniel Craig doing these days? What is Daniel Craig? Ooh, shit, my boy looking old. Damn, my nigga Daniel Craig get old. I mean, they gonna have to do old Bond retire. Oh my God, my nigga Pierce Brosnan so old. Oh my God. Oh, nigga Pierce Brosnan so old, man. We can't be. Man, we can't, bruh. You see how old they got Daniel Craig looking at this hoe? Oh, nigga, Daniel. They might have to just get Daniel Craig to. Cub might just have to get the bag. They might have to pull the. Like, they might have to just go get the bag for Daniel Craig, man, because. Oh, Dexter ain't it, man. Dexter ain't it. How old my nigga Sean Connery looking these days? Like, think about it, bro. Like, this is what James Bond is. Roger Moore, Sean Connery. Like, Bond need to look like he just about to have gray hair. Like, that's the age for Bond. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at Pierce. Like, that's what Bond supposed to look like. Kind of mad. Got some women around. Almost about to have gray hair. Like, he looks seasoned. Bro, this Dexter nigga ain't it. Bro, this nigga look like he ought to be Spider-Man or some shit. Bro, like, bro, like, bro need to be like 10 years older, man. Bro gotta be 10 years older, bro. Like, this like Teen Bond, like 00.007 or something. But I don't care about the voice. Bro just don't look like he gonna be smooth with no women and be no Bond, bro. Let's see. See, like when Lazen, when Lazenby came out, bro, like he had the booty chin, bro was just too stiff. Let's see. Timothy Dalton, his movies just wasn't the best. You know what I'm saying? Bro, look how bro look. He looked like a wolf or something, like a stray dog. The Bond gotta be the right Bond, bro. I'm sorry. And to me, when Roger Moore was Bond, Roger Moore just had him and Sean Connery just like looked like a James Bond, bro. Like Pierce Brosnan looked like a James Bond. Like you got high. Like Daniel Craig grew on me because he was like tough. You know what I'm saying? Like bro, do some wild opening acts. KD, what up? Yeah, like when he looked like teen Bond or something, like not the grown Bond. Boy, these boys on Twitter beefing about that shit. Teen Titans Bond, right? Cartoon or some shit. Alright, bro. Tom Holland? Who is Tom Holland? Let's find out who Tom Holland is. He young too, but he look more like a damn Bond than oh boy. Look at this goofy shit. This nigga gotta go for this shit, bro. Bro. Like, this nigga gotta go for that shit, bro. Nigga really making genetically altered bugs and shit. Tom Holland and Spider-Man. Jimmy Dukes, what's poppin', man? We're just avoiding the Psyops. What's poppin' with you, bro? The Psyops, all this Jaxson Dart shit. Like that, they've been trying everything possible this year. All we know is release the Epstein files. We don't want World War III. Drop the gas price. That's it. All the other shit is the aliens coming back. All this shit, bro. Come on, man. Like, a race war. Can we get the fucking gas price lowered? Oh, for sure. Appreciate you popping in. We've been on rapping today. Man, gas price $5 a gallon. That shit stupid. All right, y'all, man. Y'all ain't got no more questions for you, boy, man. Appreciate y'all tapping in. This has been a chill little session. God first in the chat. Y'all know what time it is. Hit that subscribe, like, comment, share. Tap into the daily uploads at 7 a.m. Central Standard Time. If you missed the live streams, we got picture in picture. And if I don't get to any questions during the live streams or the pause, drop them in the comments. I'll make it part of the weekly mailbag. If you're following on the blue, smash those reactions. I know you're OG. Hit that like, comment, share, tap into the daily content that is the shop. If you're new to the shop, you definitely should be tapped in on the green. No ads, up to 50 emotes free for just being a follower. You do not have to be a supporter to unlock picture in picture, late night streams. Follow us on Kick. We also live on Twitch. Look out for the drops, as well as if you have Amazon Prime, it's free $99 to sub to the channel once a month. Don't let Jeff Bezos stick that money back in his pocket. If you don't use it on the shop, use it on another content creator that you like. I still call it Twitter, but follow us on X. We tweet back. Yo, if you missed the daily shop talks, make sure you tap in for the late night cap on the purple and the green. The Discord is always open. Outside of subs, donos, and cash apps, there's also another way to support the content. That's by grabbing a trucker hat, a bandana, hoodies, classic barbershop, Vibe Nation, right out of the official merch store on Tactic, formerly known as Geeks Unleashed. Code Buddha